I moved to New York from St. Louis. I had decided that I wanted to live in a big city, and when I came to New York, I needed a job. I had just gotten an MBA, and I really wanted to do marketing, but while I looked for a job, I had to have money coming in. So I went and worked on the floor of Saks Fifth Avenue in the clothing department. And after about 3 months, I was still looking for a job, but I really was enjoying what I was doing at Saks. And somebody had told me that there was a training program and that I might be a good candidate. So I applied and I got in. And then I worked for a few months more on the floor. And then I started in the training office in the training program in the buying office. I don't think I really wanted to always work in retail. Where I grew up in St. Louis, people who worked in retail were sort of working moms who just needed part-time work, or they did it because they wanted a discount at a store. I never really knew that people could make a career out of buying, and that was a real eye-opener when I had found out, because it was really something that came naturally to me, and I really enjoyed it. In a leadership position, I try to take the experience of all the people that I've worked for and take the best of it. I am not perfect. I make mistakes all the time. But the people who were intimidating and frightening, and I was nervous to go to work every day, I remember how horrible that is, and I remember what an impact you have. Would I like to stay at Saks until I retire? I don't really want to retire. I would like to work. My dad's 90, he's still working, and I would like to work for as long as I could. But at this pressure of this job, probably, ideally I'd love to work there for another 10 years, and then I'd like to think of a second act, find something else to do. I'm not sure what that would be, but I would like to do something just for myself, like open a Pilates studio or be a child advocate. I'd like to give back a little bit. What motivates me? I would say at work, contributing, working hard, making a difference to the company motivates me. On a personal level, providing for my son, providing for my future motivates me. I like to contribute. I want to feel as if I'm making a difference and being part of the success of Saks Fifth Avenue. I think those are the things that motivate me the most.